The day before the siege on the Capitol by crazed Trump supporters, Democratic Representative Mike Sherrill from New Jersey says that he personally witnessed Republican members of Congress giving tours to Trump supporters. Those tours happened on January 5th, and Sherrill has now, not classified, but he is describing those tours as reconnaissance tours. Other Democratic members of the House of Representatives are echoing these sentiments. Videos are now emerging from some of the people who sieged the Capitol, showing that they had blueprints. You know, they had very detailed maps drawn out of where to go and all of the. It is becoming increasingly clear, and the Democrats are now calling for a massive investigation, that there was some help. That these protesters absolutely had to have had some help. And that help likely came, as Ali Alexander said in a now deleted video, from members of Congress. Because Alexander, one of the organizers of this little rally, as he still calls it, he said he had three Republican lawmakers who were helping him plan it, helping him get it off the ground. And now we have eyewitness reports of Republicans giving tours to Trump fans of the Capitol at a time when the Capitol is closed off to the public. Those human beings should not have been allowed in that building on January 5th to take these little reconnaissance tours. Something happened. What the hell is going on? That is a question every single one of us deserves an answer to. And if any of these Republican members of Congress did, in fact, give tours, not only should they be expelled from office, that's a given. Prison. That is the only acceptable end to that story, is prison time. And I'm not talking about 3-6 months. I'm talking about 5 to 10. At least, at a minimum, 5 to 10 is what needs to happen to these individuals who essentially at this point committed treason, giving aid and comfort to the enemies of the United States. And I would classify somebody breaking into the United States Capitol with the intent to kidnap, injure, or worse, sitting members of Congress because you don't like our democratic process. Yeah, giving comfort and aid to those people, that would be classified as treason. And serving only 5 to 10 years in prison for treason is relatively light because we all know what the penalty for treason actually is. We all know. It doesn't even need to be said. But that is very clear in U.S. law. One of the few instances where that is specifically, you do this, we'll do this to you. I am not calling for that for these lawmakers, but I am calling for a massive investigation to find out what the hell happened. Because from the looks of it at this point, seems pretty obvious that we have some traitors on the Republican side of the aisle in the U.S. House of Representatives.